I'm trying to cover it all, as much as I can. Court, if for some reason you can't, like, the bond that you posted and your wife can't, post it, or the right bond is returned and your wife, you're going to remain in custody. So what will happen is that you're going to have to.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. Please be seated. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Commissioner Hughes. This is the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar for Wednesday, September 17th. The court's orders for the taking of DNA samples and fingerprints issued on the first calendar of September will apply to all of the hearings on this calendar. As we get started in here, calling names, I will call you up into the courtroom one at a time. I'll ask one of you to stand behind this gray podium here in front of me in the courtroom. I'll ask the next couple people I intend to call into the courtroom to line up in the 2 blue chairs right inside this door. So if you would please listen carefully for your name, move from where you are now to one of those chairs inside the door. From there, you'll come into the courtroom. Once you work your way into the courtroom, I will start by asking you to state your full name and date of birth. Then I will explain to you why you're here this afternoon. You all have the right to the assistance of counsel in a criminal case. When you're in the courtroom, I will tell you whether a court-appointed lawyer, sometimes called a public defender, is being appointed to represent you. Whether or not you are entitled to a court-appointed lawyer, you all always have the right to hire a private lawyer if you wish to. When you're in the courtroom, you will also get the next court hearing dates and times that you'll be required to attend after this court hearing. The last thing that we'll do while you're in here is talk about whether you are legally eligible for release from custody. If you are, we will talk about on what terms and conditions you could be released. In addition to that right to the assistance of counsel, you all also have the right to remain silent. Anything that you do choose to say in the courtroom could be used against you. Unless you have already made arrangements with a private lawyer, there will not be a lawyer in the courtroom to represent you here this afternoon. Because you won't have a lawyer in here and because anything you say could be used against you, I will strongly caution all of you not to make any statements regarding the facts about why you're here. Last thing I'll tell you before we get started is that all of the information you get while you're in the courtroom will be given to you in a written document called a release order as soon as you step back into that room. So please don't feel like you need to memorize the information we go through in the courtroom, but please keep that paperwork with you wherever you go from here. Okay, can I please have Tiandra Grimes all the way into the courtroom behind the gray podium? Anthony Michaels, if you would please work your way to the first chair right inside this door. Samuel Casillas, if you would work your way to the second chair. Right here behind this gray podium, please. Right inside the door. Yep, right there. Thank you. Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Tiandra Grimes, June 16, 1991.
Thank you, Ms. Grimes. You are here on a probation violation warrant issued by the Graham County Superior Court. If you don't already have a lawyer assigned to you by the Graham County Court in that probation case, one will be appointed for you at your next court hearing. Your next hearing on that warrant will be an arraignment hearing September 22nd. It will be at 8:30 in the morning in the Graham County Superior Court. According to the judge that issued that warrant, you are not eligible for release on bond. That means you will stay in custody without bail at least until your hearing on the 22nd. Do you understand that information?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. You can step back to your left and get your paperwork. Anthony Michaels, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Mr. Casillas, if you would shift over to the first chair, please, and then if I could have Clarence Thomas in the second chair. Can I have your name and date of birth, please, sir?
Anthony Edward Michaels, 5/27 of 1990.
Thank you, Mr. Michaels. You are here on allegations of new charges. The allegations against you are 1 count of unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle alleged to be a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of driving under the influence while being impaired to the slightest degree. That's a Class 1 misdemeanor.
Okay.
I did find probable cause to support the misdemeanor DUI allegation. I did not find probable cause to support the unlawful flight felony allegation.
Okay.
My finding of no probable cause does not mean that allegation is legally dismissed. The county attorney's office could still file that charge or some other charge, but what my finding of no probable cause does mean is that based on the information provided to me by law enforcement for purposes of this hearing, I was not able to determine that those facts meant the minimum legal elements of that statutory violation.
Okay.
So I am not considering the unlawful flight allegation for purposes of determining your preliminary release condition.
Okay.
I did determine that you're entitled to a court-appointed lawyer, so I have appointed a lawyer to defend you.
Okay.
Your next court hearings will be a status conference September 23rd, and then you will have a preliminary hearing the 25th. Both of those hearings will be at 8:30 in the morning, both in the Superior Court downtown.
Okay.
On the misdemeanor DUI allegation, you will have a $2,500 secured appearance bond.
Okay.
Secured appearance means you can use a bonding company to post that if you
Okay.
choose to. If you do post that bond and you're released from custody, you will be responsible for getting yourself to both of your next court hearings.
Okay.
If you are released from custody, you will also be prohibited from possessing or consuming any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription.
Okay.
And if you don't have a valid driver's license and you're released, you could not operate a motor vehicle.
Okay.
Do you understand all of those conditions?
My question for you is, am I eligible for OR? Because I have 2 jobs that I do work, and I have a dog that I do take care of. I was wondering if I was eligible for OR at all.
Sure. So it's not necessarily a matter of eligibility or non-eligibility. It is a determination of a bunch of factors required by statute for the court to consider. So the short answer is no, but it's not no because there's some magic formula that says you're not eligible. The answer is no because based on the factors that I am required to consider under Arizona law, all of those factors on the facts of this case weigh in favor of a bond. Those factors include the potential risk of harm to the community. I think that is always high when the allegation is driving under the influence.
Okay.
Some of the other factors include your criminal history. I will note you don't have a history of failing to appear in court.
Yes.
So not appearing in court was not one of the factors that favored a bond. The other is your criminal history. It does seem that there has been quite some time since your felony conviction, but the fact that you do have a prior felony conviction also favors bond. So you will have to post that bond in order to be eligible for release. The best that you can do is go through a bonding company to try to work something out to pay less than the full amount. Any other questions, Mr. Michaels? All right, thank you very much. You can step back and get your paperwork. Samuel Casillas, if you would work your way into the courtroom, please. Brent Goebel, if you would work your way to the second chair. Can I have your name and date of birth, please, sir?
Samuel Casillas, 12778.
Thank you, Mr. Casillas. You are here on a bench warrant issued by the Superior Court when you failed to appear at a sentencing hearing in an existing felony drug case. You have a lawyer already assigned to you in that case. That lawyer will continue to defend you.
All right.
Your next court hearing will be a status conference September 23rd. It will be at 8:30 in the morning in the Superior Court downtown. On that warrant, you have a $2,500 secured appearance bond. If you post that and you are released, you cannot possess any weapons or possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those conditions? All right, thanks. You can step back and get your paperwork. Clarence Thomas, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Malcolm Howard, if you would please work your way to the second chair. Can I have your name and date of birth, please, sir?
Clarence Thomas, 042994.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. You are here on a bench warrant issued by the Superior Court when you failed to appear at a status conference in an existing case involving felony aggravated assault and misdemeanor trespassing allegations. In that case, you have a lawyer already assigned to represent you. That lawyer will continue to defend you. Your next court hearings will be a new status conference September 23rd, and then you will have a preliminary hearing September 25th. They will both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On that warrant, you have a $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you post that and you are released from custody, you are also ordered to comply with the release conditions already in place in that case. Those include that you not return to the scene where the alleged trespassing took place, that you not have contact with any alleged victims or witnesses, and that you not possess any weapons or drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those conditions?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what's going on. Like,
do I get released? Do I have to
You
get
have a
another
bond.
Okay.
So if you post that bond, you'll get out of custody, and then you have to get yourself to your next court hearings. If you don't post that bond, you'll stay in custody at least until your first hearing on the 23rd. MCSO would transport you to that court hearing. What would happen at that hearing and after would be up to the judge you see on that day.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. You can
Thanks.
step back. Brent Goebel, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Vanessa Lewis, if you'd work your way to the second chair, please. Can I have your name and date of birth?
Brent Goebel, February 5th, 1979.
Thank you very much, Mr. Goebel. And I think I missed the N in your name. I think I called you Brett. My apologies. I do have it as Brent. Okay, you are here on a probation violation warrant. A petition to revoke your probation alleges that you have violated terms 3 and 5. I have appointed a lawyer to defend you in those probation proceedings. Your next court hearing will be a revocation arraignment. It'll be September 24th at 8:30 in the probation court downtown. On that warrant, you have a $500 secured appearance bond. If you post that and you are released, you cannot possess any weapons or any drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Goebel. You can step back to your left and get your paperwork. Malcolm Howard, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Ashley Bird, if you would work your way to the second chair. Malcolm Howard.
Take your arms up. Right there, please.
Can I have your name and date of birth, please, sir?
Malcolm Howard, April 10th, 1991?
Did you say 1991?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Howard. You are here on a probation violation warrant. A petition to revoke your probation alleges that you have violated terms 6 and 7. I've appointed a lawyer to defend you in those probation proceedings. Your next court hearing will be a revocation arraignment. It will take place September 24th at 8:30 in the probation court downtown. On that warrant, you have a $100 secured appearance bond. If you post that, you cannot possess any weapons or drugs without a valid prescription, and you must get yourself to your next court hearing on the 24th. Do you understand those conditions?
Yeah, I never had any probation. I just was released from DLC like a month ago, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and my release date from DLC had no probation on it, nothing at all, no probation at all.
Okay,
So
talk to your lawyer about that.
Sure.
Talk to your lawyer about that at your next hearing. I don't have the underlying facts, and I don't know what paperwork DOC gave you.
That's
I
why-
don't have your sentencing order, so I don't know how or who would have told you that you had probation, but your lawyer will be able to talk to you about that.
For that reason, that's why my bond is $100, I believe. Can you possibly give me an OR? I don't have any money. I'm homeless right now. I don't have any money. Wait.
No, you will have to post that bond in order to be eligible for release. Any other questions?
No.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard. You can step back and get your paperwork. Vanessa Lewis, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Is Carlos Ramirez still downtown? Officers? Yes? Okay. Oh, outstanding. Okay. Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Vanessa Lewis, 11/28/88.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. You are here on an arrest warrant that was issued after a direct complaint was filed. A direct complaint is a written document that alleges new allegations against you. The allegations in that direct complaint are 3 counts of aggravated driving under the influence. All of them are Class 6 felonies alleged to have been committed September 21st of 2024. I have appointed a lawyer to represent you against the allegations in that complaint. Your next court hearings will be a status conference October 2nd, and then you will have a preliminary hearing October 6th. Both of them will be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. I am inclined to release you to the supervision of pretrial services with the conditions of alcohol and drug testing and monitoring. That means you would get out of custody here today without having to post a bond. Upon release from custody, you would be responsible for getting yourself to both of your next court hearings on October 2nd and 6th. You would also be required to contact pretrial services once you're out of custody to arrange for that drug and alcohol testing. With your release order, you would get a packet from pretrial. All of their contact information would be in that packet. Upon release, you would be ordered not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. You would be prohibited from operating a motor vehicle if you don't have a valid driver's license. If you have a valid driver's license and you operate a motor vehicle upon release, you would be prohibited from having a passenger under the age of 18 in any vehicle that you operate. Okay, Ms. Lewis, do you understand all of those conditions, and do you agree that you will abide by them if you're released without a bond?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. You can step back and get your paperwork.
I have one more thing.
Sure, go ahead.
On the arrest warrant,
Uh-huh.
the officer put the wrong address. That's why I didn't get notice.
When you came through the process here, back in the jail, did you give the pretrial officers your correct address?
Yes.
I'm not going to read the full thing on the recording, but is it on University?
Yes.
Okay, we currently have your correct address, so
Okay.
that should be fixed now, but also please make sure that you let your lawyer know that at your first hearing, just to make sure that the trial court has the right address for you.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Ms. Lewis. Okay, good afternoon. Do I have a court interpreter on the line?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ricardo Parra, Spanish Court Interpreter.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parra. Okay, are you ready to do our Spanish-speaking individual?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can I please have Reginaldo Pena into the courtroom behind the gray podium, please?
¿Puede por favor pasar Reginaldo Peña en la sala detrás del podio, por favor?
Good afternoon. Can you please state your full name and date of birth after the translation?
Buenas tardes. Por favor, ¿puede decir su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento después de la interpretación?
Reginaldo Peña, abril 17 de 1993.
Reginaldo Peña, April 17th of 1993.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pena. You are here on a warrant issued by the Superior Court in an underlying case involving aggravated assault felony allegations.
Gracias, señor Peña. Usted se encuentra aquí después de que se emitió una orden de arresto del Tribunal Superior bajo la acusación subyacente de agresión y agravante con un arma mortífera, un delito categoría 3.
Court records indicate a prior petition to revoke your probation in that case was issued, and you were arrested on that warrant and posted bond in Yuma County.
Se indica aquí que anteriormente se presentó una petición para revocarle su régimen probatorio, se emitió una orden para su detención y fue detenido, y usted depositó una fianza desde la ciudad de Yuma, o el condado de Yuma, ciudad de Yuma.
After you were released in Yuma, it appears as though you failed to contact the Maricopa County Court within the allowable time limits, resulting in this warrant being issued.
Después de que se le puso en libertad de Yuma, parece que usted no cumplió con el llamarse y ponerse en comunicación con el condado Maricopa, como se requiere que lo haya hecho, y por eso es de que se emitió esta orden de arresto en su contra.
You already have a lawyer assigned to defend you in the underlying probation case. That lawyer will continue to defend you.
Usted ya tiene un abogado asignado para que lo defienda en el caso subyacente sobre el régimen probatorio y seguirá el mismo abogado representándolo.
Your next court hearing in this case will be a revocation arraignment hearing September 24th at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown.
Su siguiente audiencia en este caso será una vista incoatoria referente a la revocación de su régimen probatorio el día septiembre 24 a las 8:30 de la mañana en el Tribunal Superior del Condado Maricopa.
On that warrant, you have a $1,000 secured appearance bond.
Y bajo esta orden de detención se fija una fianza en la cantidad de $1,000 con garantía.
If you post that bond and you are released, you will be responsible for getting yourself to your next court hearing.
Si usted deposita la fianza y se le pone en libertad, usted será responsable de comparecer a su siguiente audiencia.
And if you are released from custody, you cannot possess any weapons or drugs without a valid prescription.
Y si se le pone en libertad, usted no podrá estar en posesión de ningún tipo de armas o consumir ningún tipo de drogas a menos de que tenga una receta válida.
Do you understand those conditions?
¿Entiende usted las condiciones?
Sí,
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Peña. You can step back and get your paperwork.
gracias.
Gracias, señor Peña. Pase atrás y recoja sus documentos.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Parra. He was the only individual we had that required your assistance. I appreciate you being here. You are free to disconnect.
Thank you.
Okay, Ashley Bird, if you would please work your way into the courtroom. Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Hi, Ashley Bird, 5'11",
Thank you very much, Ms. Bird. You are here on allegations of new charges. The allegations against you are 1 count of narcotic drug possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, which is a Class 6 felony. I did not find probable cause to support either of these allegations. My finding of no probable cause does not mean these allegations are legally dismissed. It is possible that the county attorney's office will file charges on these allegations, but what my finding of no probable cause does mean is that you will be released from custody today without any release restrictions, except for one. That one condition that you will have upon release is that you have to attend court hearings. The first hearing you'll have to attend will be a status conference October 2nd. It'll be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. At that date, on that date, at that time, you'll find out whether the county attorney has filed charges. If they have, I am determining that you're entitled to a court-appointed lawyer. So if charges are filed, you will have a public defender representing you at that hearing. I will caution you, Ms. Bird, if charges are filed on this case and you do not attend that court hearing October 2nd, that court will issue a warrant for your arrest. What that means is you would at some point be picked up on that warrant and have to come back here and do this whole process over again until you made it downtown to court. So make sure that you go to court on October 2nd at 8:30. Depending on what happens at that hearing, you might have a follow-up hearing October 6th. So you'll have both of those dates in your paperwork, but go to court on the 2nd, see what happens at that hearing, and then going forward, you'll get further instruction at that hearing on the 2nd.
Okay.
But leaving this courtroom here today, you will be released from custody.
Thank you, Your
Do
Honor.
you understand all that information?
I do.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Bird. You can step back and get your paperwork. I moved him to the 5.
Well, good job.
Okay, Francisco Calderon, if you would work your way up to the podium, please. Okay, good afternoon to you both. I will start by asking you, Mr. Calderon, to state your full name and date of birth for me.
Francisco Javier Calderon, 0702-1975.
Thank you very much, Mr. Calderon, and appearances counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nicole Lopez for show and call for Mr. Calderon, who is present and in custody.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Lopez. Okay, Mr. Calderon, you are here on a grand jury warrant. A state grand jury was convened and found probable cause to return an indictment against you. That indictment contains 10 counts. They are all sexual exploitation of a minor, all Class 2 felonies. The warrant alleges that those offenses range between, offense dates, range between March 6th and March 19th of 2025. I have determined that you are entitled to a court-appointed lawyer. I have a notice of appearance from your lawyer's office. It is limited at this time to this hearing only. So I have appointed a public defender to represent you going forward after this hearing. You have every right to make an agreement with Ms. Lopez or Mays-Tellez or any other private law firm if you wish to going forward. The public defender will stay on in the event that you don't make an agreement with somebody going forward. So if you want to continue with your current lawyers, you have every right to do that. Once you make that agreement with them, they will know what to do to tell the court that they're going to continue and the public defender will withdraw. If no agreement is made going forward, the public defender will take over after this hearing.
May I just have one moment?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Your next court hearing will be an arraignment hearing. It will be September 24th. It'll be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. Okay, on that grand jury warrant, it looks like it requests a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100,000. Ms. Lopez, I will tell you, I am inclined to affirm that bond amount, but I am happy to hear any argument or recommendation that you have for the court to consider otherwise.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense is asking the court release Mr. Calderon on a $25,000 secured appearance bond and with pretrial services and ankle monitoring upon his release from custody. Mr. Calderon lives, he was born and raised in Arizona, Your Honor. He has family ties here in Arizona. He works here. He's married. He does not want to lose his job. Which may be a potential issue for him because he's running out of sick days and PTO and things like that. He has no criminal history. He's engaged private counsel to represent him on these charges. He is entering a denial. He also has some physical health issues at the moment, Your Honor. He does have high blood pressure. He is type 2 diabetic. He takes medication for ADHD and low cholesterol. In looking at the Form 4 from his arrest, he did pass out at the time that he was arrested, and then the fire department had to come and assess him as well. For those reasons, defense does believe that a $25,000 secured appearance bond is appropriate with pretrial services and ankle monitoring. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Lopez. Sorry, I'm pulling the Form 4. I don't think I have that information in my Form 4.
Your Honor, the Form 4 that I received from the court, the bottom, in the addendum on page 3, it says victim injury description. I don't know why it was put under that, but it does explain that Mesa Fire was dispatched to the scene because he did collapse at the time of the arrest.
Okay, so that paragraph is in reference to Mr. Calderon, not some, I guess, elusive victim?
Correct.
Okay, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have, now understanding what I'm looking at, reviewed the entirety of the Form 4. I have also reviewed the warrant in this case. I will say this court, have very limited records on underlying factual allegations in cases where the PC determination was made by a grand jury. Mr. Calderon, what I mean by that is one of the factors that I have to consider under Arizona law in determining release conditions is the circumstances that brought an individual to this court. When those circumstances are presented to a grand jury, I don't have that information. I tell you that to tell you the reason that I am going to order the $100,000 secured appearance bond in the warrant affirmed. It is because I lack the information to make a determination that your release on a lower bond would be safe for members of the community. I don't want you to hear that and think that I am determining that you are dangerous to the community. What I'm telling you is that one of my responsibilities is to weigh the facts of the case and determine what amount of bond secures the safety of the community. Because those facts were submitted to the grand jury and the grand jury said $100,000 is what is needed to secure safety of members of the community, I don't have the information to override that determination. I do note that you don't have a criminal history. I do see that you reside in Arizona, so I don't take those factors lightly. I hear your lawyer's arguments on those cases, and I offer this ruling without prejudice to remake those arguments at the trial court level that has information to the facts in the case. But here, leaving this court, you will have a $100,000 secured appearance bond. You could use a bonding company to post that. If you posted that bond, Arizona law does require that prior to your physical release from custody, you will be affixed with an ankle monitor for electronic monitoring. If you are released from custody on that ankle monitor, you cannot have contact with any minors and you could not access the internet through any electronic means. You would also be ordered not to possess any weapons or any drugs without a valid prescription. Mr. Calderon, to the extent that bond does not get posted and you stay in custody and believe that you have specific medical needs, please communicate those needs to jail staff at whatever facility you're at. As long as you remain in custody, your medical care is the responsibility of the sheriff's office. Okay, anything else I need to address, Ms. Lopez?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think all that information is already in his paperwork? Yes. Okay, do you want your client to take a copy of his paperwork back with him?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right, Mr. Calderon, we will give all of your release paperwork to your lawyer. To the extent it's your family communicating with that lawyer, please, if you're communicating with your family who's communicating with the lawyer, you can let your family know your lawyer has the paperwork. And then continue those communications however you want to. Ms. Lopez, I have a couple more matters that I need to deal with on the record, so if you want a minute or two in the room, please take it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you both.
We can go talk in here.
All right, number 4 on the calendar, Christina Hart Taylor, date of birth at 3/24/97, is here on 3 matters. The first 2 matters she's here on are bench warrants. The first one issued by the Superior Court when she failed to appear at a comprehensive pretrial conference in an existing drug case. The second, a warrant issued when she failed to appear at a non-witness violation probation hearing. In both of those cases, she already has a lawyer assigned to represent her. That assigned lawyer will continue to defend her. Her next court hearing in each of those 2 existing cases will be September 25th at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On the existing drug case, she has a $2,000 cash-only bond. On her probation matter, she has a $200 cash-only bond. The third matter she's here on is allegations of new charges. Those allegations are 1 count of dangerous drug possession for sale, 1 count of narcotic drug possession for sale. They are both Class 2 felonies. 1 count of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, 1 count of possession or use of a weapon in a drug offense. Those are both Class 4 felonies. I did find probable cause to support all of those allegations with the exception of the dangerous drug sales allegation. I did not find probable cause to support that one. I did appoint a lawyer to represent her on the new allegations. Her next court hearings will be a status conference September 23rd and then a preliminary hearing the 25th, both at 8:30 downtown. Because at least one of those new offenses is a felony offense alleged to have been committed while she was on release in an existing felony case, she is not eligible for release on bond, at least until a bond eligibility hearing is held. That hearing is scheduled for September 24th. It'll be at 1:30 in the Superior Court downtown. Number 12 on the calendar, Brandon. Oh, and I don't think I said, but I meant to, that Miss Hart Taylor is not in the courtroom because she was unable to function in general population and not following orders. Okay, number 12 on the calendar, Brandon Granados, date of birth 8/26/98, is not in the courtroom because he was unable to function in general population due to disruptive behavior. He is here on allegations of new charges. Those allegations are 1 count of aggravated driving under the influence, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault, a Class 5 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest, 1 count of threatening and intimidating, 1 count of interfering with judicial proceedings. Those are all Class 1 misdemeanors, and 1 count of possessing an open container of liquor in a vehicle, which is a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause to support those new allegations, and I appointed a lawyer to defend him. His next court hearings will be a status conference September 23rd and then a preliminary hearing September 25th. They'll both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On those allegations, he has a $25,000 secured appearance bond. Last on the calendar, number 8, Hugo Garcia, date of birth 5/10/91, is not in the courtroom because he was unable to function in general population due to combative behavior and refusal of orders. He is here on 2 different matters. The first one is a probation violation warrant. A petition to revoke his probation was filed. I've appointed a lawyer to defend him. His next court hearing will be a revocation arraignment September 24th at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. On that probation warrant, he has a $500 secured appearance bond. He's also here on a failure to comply with court terms warrant issued by the White Tank Justice Court on a misdemeanor assault case. He is entitled to a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of release conditions on that warrant. That'll be appointed at his next hearing, which will be an arraignment hearing September 19th at 8:30 in the White Tank Justice Court. On that warrant, he has a $50 bond, making his total bond $550, all secured appearance. If anything changes after I visit any of those individual cell side, the court's final orders regarding the conditions of their release will be reflected in their written release orders. That concludes the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar. This court will stand in recess until 5 p.m.
we are ready. The county attorney didn't say that we were appearing before this. Right. 14, yeah, so 19 is the LBA. So I'll put up that in the corner. County attorney now. Okay, all right. She should be on her way. Okay. They talk. All right.
All right.
All right, thank you. You guys may be seated. Counsel, you are free to, I believe your client's number 14, is that correct?
I don't know the number, Judge.
Okay, I think you guys are very last. I'm
Yeah.
expecting you very last.
Yeah.
You're welcome to continue meeting with your client.
We're done, Judge.
Okay, all right, well, then, sir, please go ahead, have a seat in the gallery.
What is your seat on? You can sit over here.
No.
You got your over here?
No.
We are, officer, we are going to take his matter very last, so if he, counsel, and I apologize, I don't remember your name, sir.
Jose Mendoza.
Mr. Mendoza, officer, as long as it's okay with you, I'm completely fine with Mr. Mendoza continuing to use the room, so he doesn't have to stand for the entire time.
Thank you, Judge.
I know the rest of us are standing, but, you know. All right, good evening. My name is Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for September 17th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. Persons appearing before this court are reminded that they have the right to remain silent and that anything they say could be used against them. Most of you have qualified for a court-appointed attorney. If you have not qualified for a court-appointed attorney, or even if you have, you may retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I will be calling you up individually. When your name is called, please proceed to the podium at the conclusion of your matter. Officers will have paperwork for you. That paperwork will contain my complete orders in your case. It will also contain the dates, times, and locations of your future hearings, so you want to make sure that you keep a hold of that. All right. We are going to start this evening. We'll go a little out of order, I believe. Advocate, what number are you guys here on?
Number 5?
All right. Are you guys, would you guys like to go ahead and take that now, or do you need a little bit more time?
No, he's ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go ahead, Giselle, and start with number 5, please. So if we could please have Brett Holmes.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Brett Jason Holm,
And Mr. Holmes, what is your date of birth?
4/25/1997.
All right, I have an advisement I need to read, and then we'll get started. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, or, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. All right, Mr. Holmes, you are here on 2 matters this evening. We're going to go ahead and start with your Arizona case, and then we're going to talk about your Minnesota case. All right, in your Arizona case, you were arrested based on charges of theft of a means of transportation, a Class 3 felony. The date of that offense is on or about August 6th of 2025. Based upon the information that I have in front of me in the Form 4, I am finding probable cause for that. In addition to the Form 4, I have also reviewed a statement from the victim, and the victim is here this evening. For purposes of appointing you an attorney, I am finding that based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services that you are not indigent, so I'm not appointing you an attorney this evening. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. All right. Advocate would be, I have, as I said, I've read and reviewed the victim's statement in this matter, which the victim has provided. Would the victim like to make a statement to the court this evening?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and start when you're ready.
Yeah, I guess I just want to say that there was absolute no remorse for this happening. He was given multiple opportunities to get me my property back and my vehicle back. And, you know, he told me the only way he would tell me where the bike was is if I didn't press charges with him, with the officers. So I know that he stole it, and I don't have it. So I just want to say that that's very clear that, you know, he took that from me.
All right, thank you so much. All right, sir, I am, Mr. Holm, I am sending, I'm sorry, advocate, anything further from the victim, or is that it?
That's it.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Holm, I am setting 2 hearings in your case, the first on September 23rd at 8:30 and the next one on September 25th at 8:30. This is, again, in your Arizona case. Both of those hearings will be in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your Maricopa County Superior Court matter, I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $7,500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including no returning to the scene of the alleged crime or having any contact with the alleged victim. Now, and advocate, I'm going to move on to Mr. Holmes' next case unless there's anything further from the victim in this case.
No, we're good, thank you.
Okay. All right, Mr. Holmes. All right, you are also here because the state of Minnesota has issued a warrant for your arrest. Did you get a big white card?
I did just now.
Okay. That's all right. All right, so what I'm going to do is we'll take up your Minnesota case towards the end of the docket then to give you a chance to review that. So if you want to go ahead, take your big white card and have a seat, and we'll call you back at the end, okay?
Thanks, Your Honor.
And officer, did you also get a big white card to number 26?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
What's your name?
All right, Jeremiah Anderson, please. All right, Mr. Anderson, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Jeremiah Anderson,
And Mr. Anderson, what is your date of birth?
June 13th, 2003.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2023-105840. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Based upon that arrest warrant, I am holding you non-bondable in your probation matter. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer, as your paperwork. Rico Sims, please, and then Joel or Joel Noriega.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Rico Sims,
And Mr. Sims, what is your date of birth?
8483.
Thank you. All right, you are here because you were arrested yesterday on charges of aggravated assault, Class 2 felony, and criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Now, on my reading of the Form 4, do you and the alleged victim live together?
Yes.
Okay. So you may not reside at the same location as in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim or go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you are an owner or renter of the residence. If you presently reside with any alleged victim, you must find an alternative residence. You can arrange for one civil standby with law enforcement to collect any essential belongings. And now I have a follow-up question to that. Do you and the alleged victim share any children?
Yes.
Okay. Are they minor children?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. All right. All right, I am adding a provision that you may contact the alleged victim only by email or text messaging and only regarding issues directly involving the parenting of your common children, with no harassment to occur even if the messages are related to parenting issues. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you are not to possess any weapons or drugs or alcohol, and you must obey the terms of any order of protection that is issued or may be issued. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork for you. Or actually, we do need to reprint that because of the kids, but, or because I needed a provision for the kids. But we'll bring that out to you, so go ahead, step to the left. All right, Joel Noriega, please. All right, Mr. Noriega, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Joe Noriega,
And Mr. Noriega, what is your date of birth?
2/18/89.
Thank you. You are here this evening because the grand jury in Maricopa County issued a warrant for your arrest. Based upon the allegations that on or about January 1st, 2023 through February 10th, 2023, you committed the offense of conspiracy, a Class 2 felony, and that on or about January 1st of 2023 through February 10th of 2023, you committed the further offense of illegally conducting an enterprise, a Class 3 felony, and that on or about February 10th, 2023, you committed the offense of transportation of narcotic drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $15,000. In the event that you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you that you are not to possess any weapons. All right, go ahead.
And I got a question. The 15,000 is all cash or?
It's a secured appearance bond.
Well, what does that mean?
It means you can work with a bond company to get that posted.
Okay.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Step the
Thank
left.
you.
All right, Scott Molitalo, please, and then Lorenzo Benavides. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Scott Molitalo,
And Mr. Molitalo, what is your date of birth?
7/15/97.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in your matter CR 2025-000324. In that matter, I'm not appointing you an attorney because if you are eligible to have an attorney, one should already have been appointed for you. You may, of course, always retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court, and I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $5,000. However, I am noting that you are in DOC custody on other matters, so in the event you did post this bond, you would still remain in custody. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork. All right, Lorenzo Benavides, please. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Lorenzo Benavides,
And Mr. Benavides, what is your date of birth?
9798.
Thank you. All right, you are here because you were arrested you were arrested yesterday on charges of aggravated assault on a first responder, a Class 5 felony, resisting arrest using physical force, a Class 6 felony, and criminal damage, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for all of those, and I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $1,500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you may not have any contact with the arresting officers, and you may not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork.
From the form 4.
No, I did not. Mr. Benavides, can you come back for just a second? I apologize. I'm sorry. I did not see that you also have a local, a city charge in here for interfering with an officer. But it says it's a Class 6 felony, but I believe that that should be a misdemeanor. Is that correct?
On Form 4, it says a Class 6 felony.
It's a city charge, though.
Yeah, that's all I can see from the.
Okay. All right, so you do have an additional charge for which I am finding probable cause of interfering. Well, let's just go ahead and look it up. Hold on. Give us just a second.
Could I,
Yeah.
what's that, what's interfering?
Hold on just a second. All right, it is interfering with a police officer, and it states it is unlawful for any person to hinder, resist, delay, obstruct, or prevent police officers in the discharge of or their attempt to discharge their official duties or refuse to obey any lawful order issued by police officers engaged in the discharge of their official duty. I do believe that that is a misdemeanor. However, it is here is indicating that it is a Class 6 felony. So when a formal complaint is filed, they will need to clarify that matter. However, that is the conduct that is included in your other charges of resisting arrest, as well as aggravated assault on a first responder. I am finding probable cause, and I am keeping that secured appearance bond set in the amount of $1,500. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer, has your paperwork. All right, Nicholas Romero, please. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Nicholas Andre Romero,
And Mr. Romero, what is your date of birth?
05/21/1982.
Thank you. All right, so you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest for failure to appear in your probation violation proceedings in your cases CR 2024-156199 and CR 2025-125424. In both of those matters, I am not appointing you an attorney because if you were eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you, which is why we will need to reprint 28. In both of those matters, I am setting hearings on, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. So let's talk about the 24 matter first. In the 24 matter, I am setting a hearing on September 23rd at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court, and I am setting a secured appearance bond in that matter in the amount of $1,000. In the 25 matter, I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am also setting a secured appearance bond in that matter, in the 25 matter, in the amount of $1,000. Giselle, can you confirm the hearing dates in number 28 because they are both failure to appear in probation matters? I just want to make sure we're getting you the right hearing dates.
Okay.
For number 28.
Yeah. Oh, I see, never
Yeah, it
mind.
was vacated with Redland.
Okay.
So it goes back to EDC.
Okay, I'm sorry. So your hearing dates are September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court in your 25 case. And as I stated, in your 25 case, I am putting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. In the event you are able to post these bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork.
Real quick, can I say anything?
Yes, of course, sir.
At first, it sounded like you said they were both at 8:30, but one's on the 28th, one's on the 25th.
Okay, so on the in your 25 case, you have a hearing on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 24 case, you also have a hearing on September 23rd at 8:30. Are those all going to be in front of the same judicial officer, Giselle?
Because that's exactly what happened on this case now. That's why I got the FTA that failed to appear, because they put them both on the same day at 8:30. And my PO told me the night before, show up early and go check in at one and go over to the other one, because one's was in the South Tower and one was in the other courtroom. So by the time I got over to the South Tower, it was already close to 11 o'clock, and they told me it was too late. Okay. So I showed up that day and signed in for both courts, and I was there.
Okay. So we've just confirmed, thank you, that your hearings on the 23rd in both your 24 and 25 cases will be in front of the same commissioner, so that won't happen again. All right, go ahead, step to the left.
Okay.
All right, Michael McInnes, please, and then Joseph Golick. All right, Mr. McInnes, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Michael McInnes,
And Mr. McInnes, what is your date of birth?
March 24th, 1978.
All right, sir, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based on allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2010-127-096. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am also setting a secured appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $1,000. In the event you are able to post that bond, even if you were, let me phrase it like this, even if you were able to post that bond, you are, as my understanding, in DOC custody on other cases, so you would remain in custody on those cases. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Joseph Golick, please, and then Gavin Wayne. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Joseph Golick,
Mr. Golick, what is your date of birth?
June 24th, 1961.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a direct complaint arrest warrant. That direct complaint alleges that on or about May 11th of 2024, you committed the offense of possession or use of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and then on or about May 11th of 2024, you committed the offense of possession or use of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
I have some medical conditions where I have some doctor's appointments set up next week, where I think it's the 23rd and 24th and 25th actually. One is with my cardiologist, one is with dentist, and one is with primary care doctor. Is it possible I can have the court date moved out a little bit further than that?
So these are the court dates that I am able to set. In order to change that court date, you would need to get that continuance approved by the judicial officer that's going to hear those cases. I'm frankly not sure that you will have time to do that, but you may also, I'm appointing your attorney, and you can talk to your attorney about that. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $1,000. All right? So go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork for you.
Thank you.
Gavin Wayne, please, and then Erica Bruce. All right, Mr. Wayne, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name's Gavin Wayne,
And Mr. Wayne, what is your date of birth?
12/18/02.
All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest in a direct complaint matter. That direct complaint alleges that on or about June 22nd of 2024, you committed the offense of unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony, and on or about July 24th, 2024, you committed the additional offense of unlawful flight from law enforcement, again, a Class 5 felony. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Are you in custody on other matters? I'm asking because you're wearing the orange.
Yes, I'm currently in DOC.
Okay. So I am setting a secured appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $1,000. However, as I told the other folks that are in DOC custody, even if you were to post that bond, you would remain in DOC custody on your other cases for which you're in DOC custody. All right. Go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork for you.
Thank you.
All right, Erica Bruce, please, and then Mark Cruz. All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Erica Bruce,
And Ms. Bruce, what is your date of birth?
December 17th, 1987.
All right, Ms. Bruce, you are here today because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest for failure to appear in your matters CR 2024-108919 and CR 2025-109347. In both of those matters, I am not appointing you an attorney because if you are eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you. You may always, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. In both of those cases, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 24 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. In your 25 case, I am also setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. Now, I am reminding you that you are on probation, so in the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork for you. All right, Mark Cruz, please, and then Christopher Hernandez. All right, Mr. Cruz, go ahead. Hi, state your name for the record.
Mark Cruz.
And Mr. Cruz, what is your date of birth?
1371.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2021-127823. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Yes, sir.
I got a question. I was on probation. When they released me OR, when I was on probation, they told me on the probation, they told me to contact with nobody, no doing drugs or drinking or anything, going to my classes. And I guess I've been doing my classes. I was going to tell my classes, and I was doing that. And the probation officer told me don't call them or nothing, stuff like that. But I don't know what's going on. And yesterday morning when I was going to work, they pulled me over and said I had a warrant. And I told them, what for what? The Mesa police officer didn't tell me nothing about a warrant. He didn't tell me about what's going on.
Okay. So, all right, you do have a number of cases. So I don't know who told you what on what case, but you are and remain on probation in your case CR 2021-127823. Okay, in that matter, the Maricopa County, a petition to revoke your probation was filed on February 8th of 2023. All right, so this has been out there for a good long time, and you should have been in contact with your probation officer, and you should have been doing your probation.
But the probation officer didn't give me no card, nothing. Only thing they told me, do not get in trouble, do not do drugs or drinking. Only thing, go to my classes, and yes, I was going to Terrell. You could call Terrell. I graduated from Terrell, my classes and stuff like that, and I did what I had to do. Part of what the probation officer said and the court order what they said to me, and
Okay.
that's what I've been doing.
All right, so sir, I did hear what you have to say. However, a part of your probation is staying in contact with your probation officer, and the petition to revoke your probation alleges that you violated other terms of your probation as well. I am going to go ahead and set a cash-only appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $750, and I'm doing that because this probation violation matter the warrant was issued on February 6th of 2023. So you've been out of compliance February 28th of 2023. You've been out of compliance for a really long time.
Yes, but I've been working and stuff like that. I don't get paid every 2 weeks, and next week I get paid next week. I want to know if I could get an OR and come pay the bills and bonds, stuff like that, because I got my kids at their home. And I got my grandkids at home, and nobody else taking care of about me. And my wife passed away, stuff like that, and I'll be taking care of all my kids and my grandkids. And
So I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in your case in the amount of $750. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be able to be released from custody. If you are released, if you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. Christopher Hernandez, please, and then Gabriel Gutierrez. Christopher Hernandez, and then Gabriel Gutierrez.
Christopher Hernandez.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Christopher Hernandez,
And Mr. Hernandez, what is your date of birth?
6/25/1987.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2015-105590. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your case in the amount of $750. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you you are on intensive probation services, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 24 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork. Gabriel Gutierrez, please. All right, Mr. Gutierrez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Gabriel Gutierrez, 0609-2004.
All right, sir, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2024-121289. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your probation violation matter in the amount of $700. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you because you are on probation, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork. All right, JJ Sexton, please, and then Jesse Mata. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
What's that?
Can you state your name for the record?
JJ Sexton.
And Mr. Sexton, what is your date of birth?
Today. 92.
It is. All right. All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probations in your cases CR 136164, and CR 2023-134168. In both of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those matters, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Now, in your matter, in your 21 matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In your 23 matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond, again, in the amount of $500. Are you in DOC custody on any, are you in custody on any other matters?
No.
Okay. So in the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you that you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
She's got something else on.
Oh,
okay.
never mind.
So it sounds like you're going to talk to a judge about some Tempe matters as well?
I guess so.
Okay, so the bond amounts that I'm giving you are for release just on these two Maricopa County probation violation cases. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officers have your paperwork. Jesse Mata, please, and then Pedro Cruz. All right, Mr. Mata, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Jesse Nicholas Mata, born 11/24/1979.
Thank you. You are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest because you failed to appear in your matter CR 2025-000371. In that matter, I am not appointing you an attorney because if you were eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you. You can always, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $500. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork. Pedro Cruz, please, and then Scott Hunt.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Pedro Miguel Cruz,
And Mr. Cruz, what's your date of birth?
8/10/1988.
All right, you are here on two matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your Maricopa County matter first, and then I think you have a municipal court matter. But
Can I say one thing?
Yes, sir.
So I was arrested today coming down to get my fingerprint clearance card for a caregiver job. I've been out for 6 months out of prison. That charge is from 2022. I was in prison right after that. I got ran over by a car, literally had a walker when I got to prison, healed, found God. I got 3 years clean. I literally am going to be a caregiver, and I got arrested today trying to do my fingerprint. So if you can just take that into consideration, Your Honor, I literally reconciled with my father at 37. He just bought me a brand new car. Everything's going good. So if you could just please take that into consideration. I am guilty. I had drugs on me on that date, but I'm not had drugs in over 3 years. So.
Okay. So congratulations on getting clean.
Thank you.
That's the most important thing you can do for yourself and for your family. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you that, right?
I just met my 12-year-old daughter for the first time, so trust me.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
My 12 and my 7-year-old's on the way. I got to fight for her first, but that's the thing. Is my life is just blessed. I can't even think how do they happen?
All right. So you still got some old stuff to take care of. So we're going to work through those. All right. So the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest on a direct complaint matter. That direct complaint alleges that on or about January 30th of 2022, you possessed or used dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and then on or about January 30th of 2022, you possessed or used narcotic drugs, also a Class 4 felony. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In this matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. All right, now you are also here because the Goodyear Municipal Court issued a warrant for your arrest in a matter...
Misdemeanor assault.
It does look like it's a post-adjudication warrant. It does look like it was for assault. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue, only because I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond. That's my intention there is to give you time and credit for time in custody. So I am setting a hearing, again, I'm appointing you an attorney for purposes of limited representation regarding the bond issue only. I'm setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the Goodyear Municipal Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50. All right, so that's total of secured appearance bonds in the amount of $550 for both cases. Go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork.
Question, it was, because I already spoke to my father, he's like waiting to pay this to see if I got OR'd. It was $299, so you're saying you lowered the $299 from Goodyear, or do I still have to pay that bond from and the $50 secure bond?
So it is a secured appearance bond, so, I mean, if you pay cash,
Here's why, they made him get a cashier's check for the exact amount of $799.
So I'm not setting the bond on the, okay, it looks like the Goodyear bond is $299. I don't know how they're getting that. This is an appearance bond that I'm setting in your Goodyear case, so it's so that you show up and then you should get your money.
My only question is, do I have to call my dad and tell him to get $50 more on a cashier's check or something?
Yeah, No,
it's just a question. It's fine. I'll ask.
Sorry.
No, Your Honor, you're just
I
fine.
apologize. I do not know that. I do know that you do need to show up to the Goodyear Municipal Court on September 24th at 8:30. The address for that and the date, time, and location, as well as the date, time, and location for your Superior Court matter is in your paperwork, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. Scott Hunt, please, and then Dwayne Curley. All right, Mr. Hunt, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Scott Anthony Hunt,
And Mr. Hunt, what's your date of birth?
January 4th, 1977.
All right, you are here this evening on 3 matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your Maricopa County Superior Court matters first, and then we'll talk about your municipal court matter. All right, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probations in your cases CR 2023-153479 and CR 2023-151242. In both of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those matters, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 23 matter ending 3479, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. In your 23 case ending 1242, I am setting a secured appearance bond again in the amount of $100. Now, you are also here because because the Peoria Municipal Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in their case, which is CM 2023-00-11586. It looks like it's a failure to comply with court order. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, or an attorney should be appointed for you at your next hearing, which will be in Peoria Municipal Court on September 23rd at 9 a.m. That attorney, the purposes of appointing that attorney is for limited representation regarding the bond issue only, because I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond in your matter. Now, in the event you are able to post your bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation in Maricopa County, so you do, or with the Maricopa County Superior Court, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork. Dwayne Curley and then Mickey Martin. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Dwayne William Curley,
Mr. Curley, what is your date of birth?
12/17/1988.
All right, sir, you are here because Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in your matter, CR 2023-150266. In that matter, I am not appointing you an attorney because if you are eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you. You may, of course, always retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Pursuant to that arrest warrant, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. However, I do want to note that my review of your matter indicates that you are in DOC custody on other charges or other cases. Is that correct?
Yes, I sent a letter 3 weeks ago asking if I could get it run concurrent with what I'm facing now.
Okay. So you and, so that would, you would need to talk to your attorney about that, and I don't know whether that would be a possibility or not. In this present matter, though, I am going to go ahead and set a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250, but I'm going to remind you, in the event you are able to post that, you were to post that bond, you would still remain in DOC custody on your other cases, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork. All right, Mickey Martin, please, and then Lexus Espinoza. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Mickey Gene Martin Jr.
And Mr. Martin, what is your date of birth?
7/26/1978.
Thank you. And sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in CR 2023-116953. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond pursuant to that arrest warrant in the amount of $250. However, I believe that you are in DOC custody on another case. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So even in the event you were able to post that bond, you would, even if you posted that bond, you would still remain in DOC custody on your other case. All right.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Step to the left. Officers have your paperwork. Lexus Espinoza, please, and then Teresita Howard. All right, Mr. Espinoza, go ahead, state your name for the record.
I'm Lexus Espinoza.
All right, Mr. Espinoza, what is your date of birth?
7902.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case, CR 2022-132520. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and in that matter, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am also setting a secured appearance bond in your probation case in the amount of $100. I am reminding you, you are on probation, so in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork. Teresita Howard, please, and then Carlos Ramirez. All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Teresita Howard. I
And
born in January 3rd, 1973.
All right, ma'am, you are here because you were arrested yesterday on charges of criminal damage. That's a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. Because of the nature of the charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this evening. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on October 1st at 1 p.m. in the Goodyear Municipal Court. Will you go to that hearing, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you this evening on your own recognizance. However, I am setting certain conditions on your release. You may not possess any weapons. You may not possess any drugs without a valid prescription. You may not possess or consume alcohol. You may not have any uninvited contact with the alleged victim in this case. You may not reside with any alleged victim unless that alleged victim consents. If an alleged victim does not consent or revokes consent while the case is pending, then you must immediately find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to your next court date. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork. All right, Carlos Ramirez, please. All right, Mr. Ramirez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
3563.
Excellent. That's your birthday. What's your name? Can you state your name for the record?
March 5th, 1963.
Okay, sir, what is your name?
Oh, Carlos Ramirez.
Thank Thank you. All right, Mr. Ramirez, you are here because the Arrowhead Justice Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon your failure to appear in their matter stemming out of a July 2nd, 2025 charge of driving with a suspended or revoked license. Because of the nature of those charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this evening. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on October 7th at 2 p.m. in the Arrowhead Justice Court. Will you go to that, sir?
Yes.
All right, and based upon your promise to appear, I'm releasing you this evening on your own recognizance.
Yes.
Okay? All right, you need to make sure you go to that hearing, because if you do not go to that hearing, a warrant may issue for your arrest, and you can get rearrested, and then you'll be right back down here, and I don't think this is where you want to be.
I will be there, ma'am.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Date, time, and location of the hearing is on your paperwork, which your officers will have. Go ahead, step to the left. All right, Brett Holm.
Oh, Your Honor.
Hi. All right, let's do this again. Mr. Holm, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Brett Jason Holm, 425, 1997.
Thank you. All right, so your second matter is?
Your Honor, may I say one thing?
Yes, sir. And you did hear my caution about how you have the right to remain silent. Now, anything you say could be
Yes,
used
ma'am.
against you. Okay.
Absolutely. I just wanted to state that I have understood that the charges are brought against me. I am dealing with a very serious health matter. I don't know if it was stated in your things. I'm being treated at Mayo, and I have multiple appointments that I am supposed to be going to. I do not, at the time, am able to afford the $7,500 bond, plus with my job, I would lose that and lose my health insurance to go along with that. I was wondering if you can maybe reconsider the bond to be a little bit less. I promise to go back. I am a North Scottsdale resident. I live right in the Kierland area. I'm willing to abide by any kind of rules and stipulations you'd like to put on that. If you could foresee that. I also have a dog and a girlfriend that just was freshly pregnant, so.
Okay. So we've already considered your Arizona case. So what you're here for now is your Minnesota case. So a warrant for your arrest is issued by the state of Minnesota. That state wants you back on its warrant. Before court, you were given some paperwork to review on a big white laminated card. Did you review that?
Yeah, I had some questions on it.
Okay. All right. As I stated, you have a warrant from the state of Minnesota. You have a choice to make at this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you are sent back to the state of Minnesota. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. And you are aware that you do have those criminal charges. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set your hearing for September 29th at 1:30 p.m. in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you choose. You are entitled to bail in this case, which would be in the amount of a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. If you aren't able to post your bail, you would be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Minnesota. That process could take up to 90 days. So at this point, you need to let me know with regard to your Minnesota case whether or not you would like to waive your right to an extradition hearing.
So as of right now, I have a $7,500 bond and a $5,000 bond?
Yes, both of them are cash only.
And what does that mean by cash only?
It means that it requires cash, and it's not like you can't do a secured appearance bond.
I can't get a bond, then you mean? I have
Right.
to pay it myself?
Right.
So if I waive it, then they will come get me within 30 days no matter what?
They would have, well, if you waive it, then they would have,
This is
30 days to come and get you. However, that 30 days would not start until your Arizona charges are resolved, and you have brand-new pending Arizona charges.
Okay.
So at this point, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to indicate that you choose not to waive your right to an extradition hearing.
I don't want to, no.
You don't want to waive your right.
I don't want to. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just really...
No, it's okay, but I want to make sure I'm understanding you. Sir, do you want to have your extradition hearing?
If I waive it,
Mm-hmm.
I can post bail.
No, if you do not waive it, you can post bail.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. All right, so I'm setting a cash-only appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $5,000. In both cases, well, in this case, I am stating that you may not initiate contact with the alleged victim for any reason, and it's in the other case as well. All right.
Would it possibly be able to be a secured bond if I could get a bondsman to help?
No, I'm going to go ahead and set this as a cash-only appearance bond. All right, sir. Go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork for you. Diego Torres, please. All right, sir. Go ahead and state your name for the record.
Diego Torres.
And Mr. Torres, what is your date of birth?
Date of birth?
Yep.
03/02/1997.
Thank you. All right, sir. Just a second. All right, sir. You, okay, a warrant for your arrest is issued by the state of Texas. That state wants you back on its warrant. Before court, you were given a big white laminated card. Did you read that card?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, as I stated, you have a warrant from the state of Texas. You have a choice to make at this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you were sent back to the state of Texas. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, that 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set your hearing for September 29th at 1:30 p.m. in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition hearings are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you choose. You are entitled to bail, which in this case would be a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. If you are unable to post your bail, you would be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Texas. That process could take up to 90 days. So you need to let me know if you would like to waive your right to an extradition hearing.
That bill, 50,000 cash, like no percentage of that would be like secured or nothing. Like.
Right, it's 50,000 cash.
You could waive it. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You could waive it though.
Do you want to waive your right to an extradition hearing?
If I waive the right, that means I'll just wait the 30 days for them to come get me, right? Starting tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine.
As long as you don't have any charges pending against you in Arizona.
Yes, ma'am. I don't have no charges out here. That's fine. I'll waive it.
Okay. All right. I understand at this time you do want to sign the waiver of extradition. I will need to ask you some questions as I am making a record of this proceeding. Did you read the waiver of extradition paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that you do not have to sign the paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to an extradition hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
Yes, ma'am.
Do Do you understand that you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you are returned to Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to bail?
Okay, yeah, I do understand it, but you said that it was a $50,000 bond, right? So if I go to the hearing, can it get like lowered or?
That judge, yeah, so yes, that judge can adjust the bond at that hearing on the 29th. You can talk to her at that point. And if you, and you can waive now, or you can also waive at that hearing on the 29th.
I think I'm just going to go to the hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go to the hearing. I'm sorry about that.
No, these are big decisions, and I think that, it's sometimes hard to make those kind of decisions in the time that you have. All right, so I am setting a hearing on September 29th at 1:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court, and I am, as we discussed, setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. All right, in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork for you.
Can I ask a question then? So
Sure.
Since I didn't waive it, I have to wait until the hearing. If I do want to waive it now, there's no saying like, oh, can I just get it waived within the days before the hearing?
Right.
Okay.
All right, we need to clear for Roberto Hernandez, and then after Mr. Hernandez, we need to clear again. Oh. All right, Mr. Mendoza, I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Hernandez go ahead and state his name and date of birth, and then I'll let you make your appearance, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Roberto Hernandez,
And Mr. Hernandez, what is your date of birth?
11/26/1980.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Mendoza, would you like to make your appearance at this point?
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening. Jose Mendoza on behalf of Mr. Hernandez, who is present in custody. Your Honor, we waive reading. I have informed Mr. Hernandez of the charges against him. We would also reserve the issue of conditions of release. We understand that it's a predetermined bond and that needs to be addressed with the judge assigned to the matter.
Okay. All right. And Giselle, did Mr. Garcia want to make an appearance this evening? Okay. All right. Counsel, in view of your avowal before this court that you have informed Mr. Hernandez of the charges as set forth in, and I'm gonna ask for confirmation, as set forth in that grand jury arrest warrant dated September 11th of 2025. That is correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. I am going to go ahead and proceed. So are you making your appearance, Mr. Mendoza, as his attorney for the entirety of this case, or are you limiting yourself to this initial appearance?
No, Your Honor, the entirety of the case.
Okay.
I provided a conformed copy of the notice of
And I did see that. Thank you. All right. All right, sir. All right, I am setting a hearing. This is the arraignment on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. And Mr. Mendoza, we will get you a copy of that order, so you will have it if you would like. I am pursuant to that grand jury arrest warrant, setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $500,000. In addition to that bond, or in the event that Mr. Hernandez is able to post that cash-only appearance bond, he would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring, no returning to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with the alleged victim. You are not to have, Ms. Hernandez, any contact with minors, and you would be prohibited from accessing the internet except for work, school, and court purposes. Obviously, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say obviously, you may not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no alcohol. Complete release conditions will be in your paperwork, which the officers will have for you, and which we can provide. Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
And you are, I just wanted to confirm that you are affirming the $500,000 cash bond only that was previously set in this matter, not setting that bond. Is that correct?
Well, so that is the cash bond as is contained in the grand jury arrest warrant.
Thank you.
And that is the bond that I mean, the grand jury has obviously heard the evidence. I have not, so that is the bond that I am setting in this case. I am affirming that bond.
Thank you, Ann. I just want to have the ability to file a motion to modify the release conditions down the road. So I want to reserve that argument.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so with that, I think that brings us to the end unless there's anything further from you, Mr. Mendoza.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, Mr. Hernandez, if you want to go ahead, step to left. Officers have your paperwork for you. Mr. Mendoza, if you'd like a courtesy copy, we can for sure get you one.
I'm sorry, Judge.
I was going to say, if you wanted a courtesy copy, we could for sure get you one, but it looks like you have been proactive.
Yes, thank you.
All right. They do need to badge you out.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
A moment.
Well, if you guys, I do have a medical call to make. If you guys, if it's okay with the officers, I'm fine with you guys meeting briefly in the back room.
Okay.
Here's a copy for the defendant. He doesn't want this.
All right. Do we have?
So we're gonna do it on Teams. I guess we have you on Teams now.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Hi, sorry. The commissioner's on Teams now. If you want to dial in. Okay. Perfect. Okay, they'll be dialing in shortly.
Good evening. Can you hear me? I can't hear them though.
No, you're on. I think they're still admitting.
Officer, I can't hear you if I'm supposed to be hearing you. Still can't hear you.
Let me remove you from the meeting and then join back in.
Okay.
Okay, you left.
Your Honor,
Sir?
I do see something, but I don't know if it applies to this. I do see a hold for Carl for the Superior Court.
So
I don't know if it's a hold or a new hold.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, join again. No.
Okay. All right, officers, can you hear me? Can I hear you now? Can we hear each other now?
I don't think anybody's on.
Oh. Okay, otherwise we can,
Okay, well, if you want, I can just, cause I saw that she was on hold, but we couldn't hear you guys or see you guys.
I could see him,
Oh, you were able to see them?
but I couldn't hear him.
Oh, wait. Okay, can you try going into Teams again? You call, because we're already set up. Either or, whatever one.
All right, if I answer it, are we gonna have the same problem we had last time?
Try and answer.
Hey, this is Commissioner Campbell, can you hear me?
I don't think she can hear you. But I can hear you talking on my end. So I don't know if you just want me to like transfer you to the phone.
Why don't we do that? We'll put him on speakerphone. Good afternoon, this is Commissioner Campbell at Initial Appearance Court. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but apparently you guys can't hear us on the tablet.
So, could we, is this an okay way for you guys to proceed?
I would have to call you, I would have to put him in the telephone room. I will have to do it that way, because this telephone is the one in our tower.
Okay, so, we still have, so why don't you work with court staff to get a time that works, and we will call and we'll get it on the record at that point, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. Bye.
You can just go ahead and put it on the record now, since it's still a recorder, and then you can just do their hearing afterwards.
Okay. All right, so we are going to be talking to, Mr. Gadsden, in a little while. Who is he receiving medical care?
He's an LBJ site.
He's in LBJ right now, so he is not able to appear in court this afternoon. And this is the matter of Carl Lee Gadsden. Mr. Gadsden's date of birth is April 25th, 1979. In this matter, or Mr. Gadsden is before this court this afternoon because the grand jury in Maricopa County issued a warrant for his arrest based upon allegations that he failed to register as a sex offender on or about August 29th of 2024, and that is a Class 4 felony. I am appointing him an attorney, and I am setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in his matter in the amount of $1,500. In the event that he is, in any event anything changes after I am able to speak with Mr. Gadsden, I will update my written orders in this case. All right, with that, we are going to stand adjourned for the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar, and we will resume at 8.
All right.
Good evening, you may be seated. All right, good evening. My name is Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the September 17, 2025. Let me start over. All right, I am Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for September 17th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. Persons appearing before this court are reminded that they have the right to remain silent and that anything they say could be used against them. Most of you have qualified for a court-appointed attorney. If you have not qualified for a court-appointed attorney, or even if you have, you may retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I will be calling you up individually. When your name is called, please proceed to the podium. At the conclusion of your matter, officers will have paperwork for you. That paperwork will contain the dates, times, and locations of your future hearings. It will also contain my complete orders in your case. All right, we're going to start this evening with Derek Harvey, please, and then we're going to go to Christian Gallardo. Okay. All right, Mr. Harvey, go ahead, state your name for the record.
I'm sorry?
Can you state your name for the record?
Derek Harvey.
And Mr. Harvey, what is your date of birth?
August 25th, 1993.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because you were arrested on charges of aggravated assault, Class 4 felony, disorderly conduct, fighting, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. The date of offense for these charges is on or about September 15th of 2025. I am finding probable cause for those violations. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney. So I am not appointing you an attorney this evening. You can, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 23rd at 8:30 and a second hearing on September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $200,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain pretrial release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Full release conditions are in your paperwork. If you want to go ahead, step to the left.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
So I talked to pretrial intervention, right? I don't have $200,000 or even 10% of it, but I'm enrolled in school and everything like that, and I feel like I'm not guilty in the case. I know this isn't a hearing for that, but I was trying to get released, even if it was on the bracelet. I work at HelloFresh. I work like 32 hours a week. If I could find a way to like pay that to where I could be on the bracelet, so I could be back on the street. I go to Glendale Community College for Cisco Administration and Security, and I work at HelloFresh doing produce. And I was like, today they took me, I have 2 classes a day, they took me off of the campus and arrested me. So luckily my professor and no one got to see that happen. But I know at GCC for 3 classes, if I miss 3 classes, they withdraw me. And I just came back into the country only to go to school. I was in Thailand teaching English, and I could prove anything. If you could ROR me tomorrow morning, I could be here with all my information, all my work information. I'm not a flight risk. I go to GCC. I live in that area. I'll bring my job information, whatever I can, even if it's the bracelet. I just don't want to lose my grant because I owe it back if I lose it, and I don't even have the money to go to school. I end up getting it from a grant, you know? So with anything I need, if you could, I could provide any proof tomorrow morning as soon as the courthouse opens up. Anything I need to provide, I could.
So based upon the information in the Form 4, which includes information about the serious injuries which the victim suffered, I am going to go ahead and leave that bond set where it is. I am appointing you an attorney. This is all information that you can talk to your attorney about. Go ahead, step to the left.
Okay, thank you.
Christian Gallardo, please, and then Luis Molinado. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Christian Elijah Gallardo,
Mr. Gallardo, what is your date of birth?
June 27th, 02.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here today this evening because you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, failing to admit carrying a deadly weapon, a Class 6 felony, theft or control of property, a Class 6 felony, leaving a scene of an accident, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and driving with a suspended or revoked license, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those violations. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney. Therefore, I am not appointing you an attorney this evening. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $20,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain pretrial release conditions, including electronic monitoring, and I am reminding you that you may not possess weapons. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork for you. All right, Luis Molinado, please, and then Nicholas Meekins.
How you doing, Ms. Honorable Elizabeth Campbell?
Okay, sir. All right, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Luis Alejandro Mejia Moinedo,
All right, and what is your date of birth, sir?
March 6, 1992.
All right, sir, and you are here because let me get it pulled up. Hold up.
What am I here for?
Well, hold on, I'll tell you. All right, you are here because the grand jury in Maricopa County issued a warrant for your arrest. That warrant alleges that on or about September 9th, 2025, you committed the offense of trespass in the first degree, a Class 6 felony, and that on or about September 9th, 2025, you committed the offense of possession or use of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and that on or about September 9th of 2025, you possessed or used drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Pursuant to that grand jury arrest warrant, I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. Based upon your orange shirt, are you in custody on a different matter or just this one?
Yes, I'm already in custody on something else.
Are you in DOC?
No, I'm in 4th Avenue jail.
Okay. All right. So for the folks that are already in custody on different matters, I do try to remember to remind them that even if you were to post the bond in this case, you would still remain in custody on whatever your other case is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I am reminding you, you may not possess any weapons. And again, your bond amount is a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $5,000.
Yes, miss. You have a good one.
All right. Have a good evening. Go ahead. Step to the left. Nicholas Meekins, please. All right, sir. Go ahead. State your name for the record.
I'm Nicholas Meekins.
Mr. Meekins, what is your date of birth?
5/06/1991.
All right, sir, and you are here this evening on 3 matters. Petitions to revoke your probations were filed today. They allege, I think that might be hinged, so. No, I just didn't want you to pinch yourself. They allege that you violated term 15 of your probation. And in your 2024 case, in your 2024 case ending 2695, it is alleged that you violated terms 10 and 15. All right, and let me back up. I should have started differently. So you are currently on probation in your case of CR 2024-000993 and CR 2025-115702. and CR 2024-112695. As I just discussed, petitions to revoke have been filed in all three of those cases. I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 24 case ending 0993, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. In your 25 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. And in your 24 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond, in your 24 case ending 2695, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. In the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you that you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Yes, sir.
As far as I know I wasn't supposed to, be around Deja Nolan, but her foot is fractured, and we made amends amongst each other, I don't know if there's any way you can ask her about that. I'm pretty sure she'll say the same thing. She really leans on me for financial support and emotional support because she doesn't have any from her family. And I just wanted to say that we're pretty much all we got for each other. So that's really the only reason I am around her. It's I don't know, if I didn't have her, if she didn't have me, we would both be homeless.
Okay. So what I am hearing what you're saying, however, it was a term of your probation which you violated. Yeah. I am appointing you an attorney, so what I would suggest is that you share this information with your attorney, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step left, officer has your paperwork. David Runyon, please, and then Richard Suchel. All right, sir, do you want to go ahead? All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
This is David Runyon.
Mr. Runyon, what is your date of birth?
It's 12/30 of 1984.
All right, sir, and you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probations in CR 2021-007286 and CR 2021-134993. In both of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those matters, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 21 case ending 7286, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. In your 21 case ending 4993, I am again setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. In the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on intensive probation services, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 24 hours. All right, go ahead, step the left, officer has your paperwork for you. Richard Suchel, please. Hey, all right, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Richard Suchel.
And Mr. Suchel, what is your date of birth?
7187.
All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest because you failed to appear in your matter CR 2024-157983.
I had a doctor's appointment, Your Honor, and I missed it for my doctor's appointment. I'm on a feeding tube. And I had a doctor's appointment that day, and I couldn't make it, so I had to go to the doctor's appointment. But I'm willing to make it to the other one. I'm sorry.
Okay. So in that matter, I'm not appointing you an attorney because if you were eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you. You can, of course, always retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Pursuant, and I did hear what you said, however, You failed to appear at your court hearing. So pursuant to that failure to appear arrest warrant, I am going to go ahead and set a secured appearance bond.
I don't have a feeding tube.
Okay.
I had a doctor's appointment to make. I had to go to that doctor's appointment, and I couldn't make it. It was on the 17th. I had the paperwork. If I can just get another chance, I'll make it to him. I mean, I made it to the other ones. It's just I had a doctor's appointment. I'll bring the paperwork and everything.
Hold on. So the hearing that you failed to appear at was actually on the 10th, not the 17th?
Oh, the 10th. It was the 10th.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
I have the paperwork though. It says the date and everything. It was the 10th.
All right. So for purposes of this evening, I am going to go ahead and leave that secured appearance bond set at $1,000. You will see the judge on September 23rd at 8:30, and you can talk to the judge.
I have a feeding tube.
Okay, and you can let detention officers know about that so that they can let medical know about whatever conditions you have, all right?
I can die.
Go ahead, step to the left.
Sure.
Destiny Del Rio, please, and then Samuel Gallegos. All right, ma'am, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Destiny Del Rio, 82393.
All right. And ma'am, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation. In your case is CR 2020-148434 and CR 2023-137193. In both of those matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those matters, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 2020 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. And in your 23 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officer will have your paperwork for you. All right, Samuel Gallegos, please, and then Clarence Lyons. All right, Mr. Gallegos, go ahead and state your name for the record.
It's Samuel Gallegos. It's my birthday is November 8th of 1983.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation. In your case, CR 2021-000953. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your case in the amount of $500. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. All right, Clarence Lyons, please. All right, Mr. Lyons, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Clarence Lyons,
And Mr. Lyons, what's your date of birth?
March 7th, 1965.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued warrants for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation. In your cases, CR 2023-118900 and CR 2024-006518. In both of those cases, I am appointing you an attorney, and in both of those cases, I am setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your 23 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. And in your 24 case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In the event you are able to post those bonds and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer will have your paperwork. Jacob Kitchen, please, and then Seth Crane.
I stand, but I can't.
Yes, completely fine.
Jacob Kitchen, 10/17/93.
All right, sir. You are here on two matters this evening. We're going to go, so you have, get organized. All right, Maricopa County Superior Court has issued 2 direct complaint warrants for your arrest. We are going to start by talking about your case CR 2024-149118. In that matter, it is alleged that on or about March 12th of 2023, you committed the offense of possession or use of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and that on or about March 12th of 2023, you committed the offense of possession or use of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and then on or about March 12th of 2023, you committed the additional offense of possession or use of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. Now, in that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In this matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250.
I'm a DOC inmate, so.
That's at the end of this spiel. So let's because I will tell you, I would have told you had you not, already known it, that even if you were to post that bond, you would remain in the custody of DOC on your other cases. So, but I'm glad you know that, but I do like to let people know that. So I'm not setting up expectations that shouldn't be there. All right, so now you are also here because Maricopa County Superior Court issued a second warrant for your arrest. This one is also a direct complaint matter, and this is CR 2025-110443. In this matter, it is alleged that on or about August 9th of 2024, you committed the offense of possession or use of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. As with the previous matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In this matter, I am also setting a secured appearance bond pursuant to the direct complaint warrant in the amount of $100. Okay? And again, as you already know, even if you were to post that bond, you would still remain in DOC custody on your other cases. All right.
The pretrial lady was telling me that there's another warrant. She said she couldn't pull it up. Maybe you can. I guess there's 3 warrants.
So you are seeing, I have 2 warrants on my docket. But I may not, if it's like a justice court warrant or a municipal court warrant, I wouldn't have access. My system wouldn't have access to that. Maricopa County Sheriff's Office system may have access to that, but I've told you the ones I know about.
I'll talk to my public defender. Thank you.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too. Seth Crane and then Mark Hennis. All right, sir, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Seth Andrew Crane.
And Mr. Crane, what is your date of birth?
3/24/1988.
1988? Okay. All right, you are here, sir, because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation. In your case, CR 2024-139996. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. Now, in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you that you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer has your paperwork. All right, Mark Hens, please, and then Barry Prather. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Mark Hens.
And Mr. Hens, what's your date of birth?
8/16/70.
All right, sir. You are here this evening because the Pine Top Justice of the Peace issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in your matter with their court. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue only because I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $250 in that case. I'm also setting a hearing at the Pine Top Lakeside Justice Court. Address will be in your paperwork on September 22nd at 8:30 a.m. All right? Okay. Go to your hearings. If you don't go to your hearing, another warrant may issue for your arrest. I think you just need to show up and get it taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Barry Prather, please. And then Alexis Oakman. You should probably stand on the other side, yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's okay. It's easier for us to talk this way, though. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Your Honor, good morning.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, can you state your name for the record?
Barry Lee Prather Jr.
Okay. And, sir, what is your date of birth?
September the 7th, 1975.
Okay. All right, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2024-13454. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $250. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you, you are on probation, so you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours, okay? Yes, sir.
If it, I don't want to take up too much of your time. What is the initial time period for my release?
Okay, so I'm setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. If you are able to post that bond, then you will be released after you post that bond. If you cannot post that bond, then detention officers will transport you to your hearing on September 24th. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You have a good evening, sir. Go ahead, step to left.
God bless.
Alexis Oakman, please, and then Wesley Wagoner. All right, Ms. Oakman, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Alexis Alexandria Oakman.
And Ms. Oakman, what's your date of birth?
12/04/1994, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, you are here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in your matter, CR 2024-122194. In that matter, I am not appointing you an attorney because if you are eligible to have an attorney appointed, one should already have been appointed for you. I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $250. Now, are you in custody on any other matter or just this one?
I believe it's just this matter.
Okay, so I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you will need to do two things. One, you need to make sure you go to your hearing on September 24th, and the other thing you need to do is you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I was actually late for court that day, if that's any type of thing that matters. I did show up that day. I was late.
Okay. All right. Based on the information, I'm going to leave that bond set, but based on what you said, be early this time. Okay? All right. Go ahead. Step to the left. Officers have your paperwork.
Right.
All right. Wesley Wagner and then Kristen Carradine. All right, Mr. Wagner, go ahead. State your name for the record.
Wesley Wagner,
And Mr. Wagner, what is your date of birth?
12/2/84.
Oh, you went too fast. What?
12/2/84.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are here on 3 justice court warrants, so we're just going to go ahead and talk about them one by one. All right, you are here because the University Lakes Justice Court issued a initial arrest warrant for your arrest based upon charges that on or about March 28th of 2025, you committed the offense of criminal trespass in the 3rd degree, a misdemeanor. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue only, because I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond in that matter. I'm also setting a hearing on September 22nd at 8:30 in the University Lakes Justice Court. Now, you are also here because the University Lakes Justice Court issued a second warrant for your arrest. This one is for a failure to appear in your matter stemming from an August 26, 2024 charge of criminal trespass in the 3rd degree. In that matter, again, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue only because, again, I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond.
Okay.
I am also setting a hearing on September 22nd at 8:30 in the University Lakes Justice Court. Finally, you are here because the University Lakes Justice Court issued a 3rd warrant for your arrest. This one is a failure for failure to appear based upon a charge stemming from June 23rd of 2024 for drug paraphernalia, possession of drug paraphernalia. In that matter, like the others, I am appointing you an attorney for limited representation regarding the bond issue only because, again, I am setting a $50 secured appearance bond in your matter.
Yes, sir.
And again, I am setting a hearing on September 22nd at 8:30 in the University Lakes Justice Court. Okay?
Yes, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Being that it's only $150, is there any way just to arm me, possibly? I mean, I know that it's only $150, and $150 isn't that much to anybody. But my dad just lost his job, and my mom passed away, so I'm not really, in a position, to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure he would be either. Also, like I said, my mother just passed away, so I'm not trying to put that on you, but it is only $150. And you seem to be telling me that they're all from different dates, and I've already dealt with 2 of them, so I don't understand how they all piled up like that.
So the charges do stem from different dates.
That doesn't make sense to me because I've taken care of those.
Okay, so it does not, based upon the information that I have in front of me, and these warrants were confirmed today, so they are valid warrants. It appears to me that you are being charged with misdemeanor offense. Let me finish, and then because I listened to you. You're being charged with misdemeanor offenses, but then you aren't showing up to court. So I don't feel that I can release you on your own, on your promise to appear. So on your own recognizance.
You can, ma'am.
Well, but that's not.
What I'm trying to say is I don't understand how they piled up like that when I've been dealing with them. Last time I was in here was, I think, 4 months ago, and we weren't dealing with the other ones. So I'm not exactly understanding. And Justice Court is over in Chandler, so I could make it. I just don't, I don't have $150.
Okay. Based upon the track record here, I think a bond is appropriate. Based upon, and I'm setting the bond where it is. I do see what the charge, the underlying charges are. However, based upon your track record of failing to appear, I believe the bond is appropriate. Go ahead, step to the left.
Okay. When did you say? Can you make that sooner? Because I know that they have the court here. the date of the court date?
So, University Lakes Justice Court provides us with the dates, and I just let you know. So these are the dates that.
No, I'm talking about my, if I'm staying in here.
Yes, these are your in custody dates are the ones that I gave you on September 22nd.
Oh, for September 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Kristen Carradine, please, and then Gloria Vasquez. Good evening, ma'am. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Kristen Carradine.
Ms. Carradine, what is your date of birth?
11/9/79.
Thank you. All right, ma'am. You are here this evening because Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2018-128212. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Also pursuant to that probation violation arrest warrant, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $100. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you of two things. One, you need to go to that hearing on September 24th at 8:30. And the other thing is, because you are on probation, you are required to notify your probation officer within 72 hours of your release. Okay?
Yes,
all right, go ahead, step left.
Thank you.
Gloria Vasquez, please, and then Titus Holmes. All right, Ms. Vasquez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
I'm Gloria Vasquez.
Ms. Vasquez, what is your date of birth?
2462.
All right, ma'am, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in your case CR 2024-156987. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and in that matter, I am setting hearings on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $50. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you need to do two things. You need to go to that hearing on September 24th at 8:30, and you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step the left, officer has your paperwork.
Thank you, Adam.
Mr. Holmes, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Titus Devon of the Holmes family.
I'm sorry, what?
Titus Devon of the Holmes family,
Okay, and sir, what is your date of birth?
August 2nd, 1984.
All right, sir, you are here this evening because you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of narcotic drugs.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry. So I'll speak up, and then if you're still having problems, we can get you headphones.
Okay.
Okay? So you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. Is that volume okay for you?
Yeah, that's fine, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on October 2nd at 8:30 and October 6th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Will you go to those?
Yes.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you this evening on your own recognizance. I am requiring that you participate in pretrial services to include alcohol and drug testing, okay?
Does that cost?
So does it cost, officers?
Because I can't afford it.
Don't want to give them a for sure answer, I'm not sure. I believe it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
I've never been told that it costs money.
And what do I have to do? Like, I'm just going to pee or something?
Yeah, I think I'm almost positive it's urine.
It's like every day?
So you will talk to pretrial services, and they will give you a schedule.
So I have to come all the way out here?
Okay, so here's my option. In order for me to feel comfortable about releasing you, I am comfortable releasing you to pretrial services. If that's not going to work for you, I'll set a bond.
No, I'm saying is pretrial services here, like in this building, or is it somewhere else?
And these are great questions. I don't know. Do you guys know?
Talk to pretrial services, they might be able to work with you.
That's what I'm saying. It was pretrial services here.
Talk to them, we'll
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay, but you know what, I should know the answer to that, and so thank you for bringing that to my attention, because based upon your questions, I'm gonna ask my own questions. But yes, you'll touch base with pretrial services before you leave this evening.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left, officers have your paperwork. Interpreter, this is Commissioner Campbell. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I can. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready to get started?
We may go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, and the clerk clarified with you that we are in a courtroom setting. Are you comfortable with interpreting in this setting?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Could we please have Leonel Vargas Favela, please?
Leonel Vargas Favela, por favor.
All right. Good evening, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Buenas noches, señor. Por favor, indique su nombre para el registro.
Leonel Martín Vargas Favela.
Leonel Martín Vargas Favela.
And Mr. Vargas Favela, what is your date of birth?
Señor Vargas Favela, ¿cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
30 de marzo de 1972.
March 30th, 1972.
All right, sir. You are here this evening because the grand jury in Maricopa County issued a warrant for your arrest.
Señor, usted está aquí esta noche porque el Gran Juicio de América le ha dado una búsqueda de arresto.
All right, and interpreter, I'm going to read him his charges. There are a lot, so if I go too fast, just tell me to stop, and I will slow down. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir, you have been charged with organized retail theft, a Class 4 felony.
Señor, usted tiene cargos por crimen organizado de robo departamental, la cual es un crimen mayor clase 4.
Yes.
17. Hold on.
Espere.
Hold on. I lost count. Hold on.
Permítame.
Okay, there are 23 counts of organized retail theft, all Class 4 felonies.
Bien, son 23 cargos de crimen organizado de robo departamental, todos clase 4 crimen mayor.
Those violations are alleged to have occurred on or about the following dates.
Estas alegaciones se indica que pudiesen haber ocurrido el día de o alrededor del día de
February 20th, 2025.
20 de febrero del 2025.
February 21st, 2025.
21 de febrero del 2025.
2 counts on February 22nd of 2025.
A 2 cargos el 22 de febrero del 2025.
February 24th, 2025.
24 de febrero del 2025.
February 27th of 2025.
27 de febrero del 2025.
March 13th of 2025.
13 de marzo del 2025,
March 14th of 2025,
marzo 14 del 2025,
March 16th of 2025,
marzo 15 del 2025,
March 26th of 2025,
marzo 25 del 2025,
March 29th of 2025,
marzo 29 del 2025,
April 10th of 2025,
10 de abril del 2025,
April 11th of 2025,
11 de abril del 2025,
May 3rd of 2025,
3 de mayo del 2025,
May 5th of 2025,
5 de mayo del 2025,
May 6th of 2025,
6 de mayo del 2025,
May 7th of 2025,
7 de mayo del 2025,
May 8th of 2025,
8 de mayo del 2025,
May 9th of 2025,
9 de mayo del 2025,
May 10th of 2025,
10 de mayo del 2025,
May 12th of 2025,
12 de mayo del 2025,
and May 16th of 2025.
16 de mayo del 2025.
Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services,
Basada en la información que proporcionó a los servicios prejuicio,
I am appointing you an attorney
le estaré asignando un abogado
and I am setting a hearing on September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
interpreting the petition. Where is it going to be located?
September 24th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Thank you. Así es que se estará juntando una audiencia el día 24 de septiembre a las 8:30 en el centro de Maricopa, en la Corte Superior.
In your matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $15,000.
Para este caso, estaré dando, con libertad, puede hacer una libertad bajo fianza por un monto de $15,000.
In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you may not return to the scene of the alleged crime.
En el evento de que usted pueda asegurar esa fianza y estar bajo libertad, no puede regresar al lugar del crimen.
And specifically, you may not go to any Home Depot store.
Específicamente, no puede ir a ninguna tienda de Home Depot.
All right, complete release conditions are in your paperwork. Carla, did we reprint that for him? Yes. All right, officers will have those for you. Go ahead, step to the left.
Thank you.
Su papeleo completo estará en el papeleo que le van a estar indicando.
All right, thank you so much for your assistance, Madam Interpreter.
Thank you for using our service. You'll have a wonderful night.
Thank you. All right, officer, are we clear?
Yes, ma'am, sorry.
No.
Ma'am, sorry.
All right, Mr. Collins.
Still on day, ma'am, sorry.
No, it's not an issue. All right, Mr. Collins, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My name is Chase Collins,
All right, Mr. Collins, what's your date of birth?
9/23/90.
All right, sir. And you are here this evening because you were arrested. Hold on, give me just a second. You were arrested based upon allegations that you committed the offense of sexual exploitation of a minor, a Class 2 felony. The offense date that I have listed on my paperwork is on or about March 22nd of 2025. Based upon the information that I have in the Form 4, I am finding probable cause for that violation. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney, so I'm not appointing you an attorney this evening. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your matter, I am setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $150,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain pretrial release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You may not have any contact with any alleged victim. Do you have any children, sir?
I have two.
And are they minor children?
Yes.
Do you live with those children?
Yes.
All right. All right, give me just a second.
So it's a single charge?
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. I thought that it was possession of material that I was being charged for.
Yeah, hold on just a second for me.
Sure, I apologize.
They are your biological children?
Yes.
All right, your charge is sexual exploitation of a minor. That's a Class 2 felony. There are numerous instances of that. So that you have one big charge, and then underneath it, there are numerous instances of that. Again, based upon the information you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent for purposes of appointing you an attorney. So So I'm not appointing you an attorney. You can, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on September 23rd at 8:30 and September 25th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm setting a cash-only appearance bond in your case in the amount of $150,000. In the event you are able to post that cash-only appearance bond, it would be subject to certain pretrial release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim, and you're not to have any contact with minors. I am putting in an exception that you may have supervised telephone, no video or FaceTime visitation with your own biological children.
Okay.
You are prohibited from accessing the internet through any electronic means except for school, work, and court purposes. You may not possess any weapons, you may not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and you may not possess any alcohol. All right, I did make that change to allow for telephone visitation.
I'm 100% disabled. I don't work right now because of what I've been diagnosed with. So I don't have a job. I'm currently the stay-at-home. I help. Not only do I take care of the kids, make sure that they get all their things taken care of and getting them to school. I also help make sure that my son gets to therapy. He's autistic, and my daughter is a stay-at-home online school. And I'm the primary caregiver for my mother, who's Parkinson's. So is there any way that I could still get that attorney?
So based on, I will go ahead and appoint you an attorney this evening.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll go ahead and appoint you an attorney.
And then I guess
And I am going to remind you, your contact with, the only contact with minors you may have is telephone contact with your own children, okay? So you can't live with them.
Ever?
Well, that's the release condition based upon these very serious charges which you are facing and which I have reviewed tonight. That's the order that's the release condition that I'm putting in place. You're going to see a different judge on September 23rd at 8:30, and you can talk to that judge about whether or not that judge wants to modify my release conditions, okay? And they're able to do that.
Okay.
Okay? All right, can we print that one more time?
I didn't save your signature this time.
All right.
No, it did.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
What's a cash-only bond?
It means that you can't, it means that you have to pay actually in cash. It's not like a bond that you can work with a bonding company to post.
Okay. There's no way I could do a regular bond to bond out?
Sir, again, I have reviewed the information in the Form 4. The charges are very serious. And I believe that given that the bond amount and the bond type are appropriate. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, step left. All right, and that brings us to the end of our 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar, and we are going to stand adjourned until 11.
All rise.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 11 p.m. calendar on September 17, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders are going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel. I can't answer legal questions for you, so please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates, different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it and don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. Here's how tonight's going to work. I'm going to call two names. The first name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door. Then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. Could I please get Jonathan Stoner to the podium? John Bordeaux to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Jonathan Stoner, 8/13/84.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and two probation. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $50,000. You also have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on both of those is September 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. Based upon the alleged violations of your probation, you're going to be held non-bondable on both your probation violation matters. So, sir, at this time, please don't try to pay that $50,000 secured appearance bond until that non-bondable status changes on your probation violation matters. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. John Bordeaux to the podium. Nicholas Armstrong to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
John Bordeaux, 5186.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond at $2,000. You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on that is going to be September 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. And you are going to have an $8,000 secured appearance bond on your probation violation, so total $10,000 secured appearance for both your matters. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 24 hours because you're on intensive probation services. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Nicholas Armstrong to the podium. Skylar Milbrandt to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Nicholas Armstrong, 7289.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated domestic violence, Class 5 felony, unlawful imprisonment, Class 6 felony, assault, Class 1 misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $10,000. If you're able to bond out, you'll be placed on pretrial services supervision with electronic ankle monitoring. Furthermore, if you bond out, you are not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's any orders of protection that are put out against you, you have to follow those orders. Most importantly, you may have no contact with the victim whatsoever through any type of means, even if they contact you first. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Why don't you step to your left for your paperwork, sir?
Thank you.
Skylar Milbrandt to the podium. Dominic Bailey to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Skylar Milbrandt, 7/12/93.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for 3 counts of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felonies. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting placeholder bond of $50. You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on that is September 24th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $5,000. If you're able to bond out on both of your matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork. Dominic Bailey to the podium. John Davis to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Dominic Bailey, 12090.
Thank you. Sir, you are here today on 2 out-of-county warrants.
I wanted to,
Let me finish up first, and then you can ask me any questions you want. All right, sir, you're here today on 2 out-of-county warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on both of those is going to be September 22nd. That's for both of them, Central Pinal Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge down there. On the first one, it's a $527 cash bond. On the second one, it's a $1,647 cash bond. If you're able to bond out on both your matters, sir, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You have a question?
I was told to present to you that at the date that these court dates were set up, I've already been incarcerated since October of 2023, and I wasn't released until July 31st of this year, 2025. So those court dates were missed because I was already incarcerated.
Let me see what these are for.
Those are checkups on, like status hearings on the probation that they set.
So, yeah, sir, so that's what you have to explain to the judge down in Pinal. The warrants are still active. They didn't quash them because whether you were in custody or not. If they knew where you were, maybe your defense counsel could have had them quashed, but they weren't. And so at this point, I'm going to be affirming those bonds. They should come and pick you up by September 22nd if you're still in custody, and then you can let the judge know where you were and see what the judge down does.
So that judge is the only one that I could tell that since I was in custody at the time that, that's the only reason I missed. He's the only one that could kind of like just.
That's right. For out-of-county warrants, we don't control out-of-county stuff. We affirm out-of-county warrants, and then you got to explain to them whatever the situation was that you had going on up here. All right, sir. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork. John Davis to the podium. Dalton Mastera to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
John Davis, Jr., 4/24/79.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on 2 Superior Court arrest warrants. For the first one, probable cause is previously found for 2 counts of aggravated DUI, Class 4 felonies, 1 count of possession of narcotic drug, Class 4 felony. These were alleged to have occurred back in September of 2022. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting security appearance bond of $1,000. On your second arrest warrant, probable cause was previously found for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, 2 counts of DUI as Class 1 misdemeanors. These were alleged to have occurred back in July of 2022. Again, I'm assigning counsel. Same court dates as September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court. This one has a $50 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out on both of your matters, you're going to be placed on pretrial services supervision with alcohol and drug testing and monitoring. Furthermore, if you bond out on both your matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you may not operate any type of motor vehicle. One, please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Dalton Mastera to the podium. James Gallagher to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Dalton Mastera, 12/01/1999.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for interference with judicial proceedings, disobeying a court order, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is September 24th at the Goodyear City Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $500. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you are not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with the victim or any witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You must obey the order of protection that's been put out against you. Most importantly, you may have no contact with the victim whatsoever through any types of means, even if they contact you first. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. James Gallagher to the podium. Everett Black to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
James Gallagher, May 24th, 68.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. This was alleged to have occurred back in May of 2025. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are September 23rd and September 25th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your trial judge. It's a $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you'll be placed on pretrial services supervision. Furthermore, If you bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir? Everett Black to the podium. Leanne O'Brien to the chair, please.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Everett Black, April 22nd, 1990.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Justice Court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney.
Okay.
Your next court date's September 22nd. That's in the Maryvale Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge up there. It's a $45 bond.
Okay.
If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
And then you said September 22nd, correct?
September 22nd. It's all going to be on
Oh,
your
yeah,
paperwork.
I like
Yeah,
that.
no, September 22nd, Maryvale Justice Court, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Leanne O'Brien to the podium. Name and date of birth, please.
Leanne O'Brien, 11/25/84.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for trafficking in stolen property, a Class 2 felony, theft, a Class 3 felony. I have found probable cause on the theft, Class 3 felony. I'm not finding probable cause on the trafficking in stolen property as a Class 2 felony, so I'm only considering the one charge that I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 2nd and October 6th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be placed on supervised release. You're going to be alcohol and drug tested and monitored. You're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Ma'am, do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you promise to appear on October 2nd and October 6th at the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services.
Thank you.
Ma'am, it's your responsibility to call pretrial services once you're out of custody. You have to call them during normal business hours. If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Please
Thank
step to your left for your paperwork. Could you please clear the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. While we are clearing the courtroom, I'll be calling Ernesto Alvarez, date of birth 1/10/1982, here in the Superior Court new case. He was arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault Class 4 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault Class 5 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are September 23rd, 24th, and 25th in the Downtown Superior Court. Because it's been alleged that he committed this offense while on release for another offense, he'll be held non-bondable. My understanding is he's been taken to the hospital, is in medical care. He is not currently available, and so his matter will be moved to the 2 a.m. calendar to see if he is brought back from the hospital. And his matter will continue to be moved until he's available to appear before a commissioner before this court. Leonard Siness to the podium, please.
Yes, sir.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Leonard Senes, 11/14/46.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you're here today on 2 grand jury warrants in the Superior Court of Arizona. So let me talk to you about the first one. The Superior Court has found probable cause to hold you on 5 counts of sexual misconduct with a minor, Class 2 felony, 1 count of molestation of a child, a Class 2 felony. These were alleged to have occurred back on or about February of 1989. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is September 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. As to this first case, I'm affirming the bond set by the grand jury. It's a $150,000 secured appearance bond. Sir, on your second Superior Court grand jury warrant, grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on 10 counts of sexual conduct with a minor, all Class 2 felonies. These were alleged to have occurred on or between February and May of between February of 1989 to May of 1997. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on this is also September 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the grand jury. It's a $150,000 cash bond on this one. So, sir, you have a $150,000 cash bond and a $150,000 secured appearance bond for both of your grand jury warrants. If you're able to bond out on all of your matters, sir, you're going to be placed on pretrial services supervision. You'll be fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scenes of the crime. No contact with any victims or witnesses. No contact with any minors. You're prohibited from accessing the internet through any electronic means, except to communicate with defense counsel. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. So again, sir, your next court date, September 24th in the downtown Superior Court.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I don't have any place to go here. I just got carted out of an airplane this afternoon. I don't know anybody.
I'm sorry, so what's your question?
I say, are you saying that I'm free to go with?
No, sir. You are in on a...
On what?
You're in on $300,000 bond,
I
sir.
understand that.
Okay, so you are not free to go unless someone pays that bond.
But I have no place to go even if somebody did pay the bond.
Correct.
So I will be spending time in the county jail.
Correct.
That's what I need to know.
All right. Sir, if you want to please step to your left for your paperwork.
He has my paper.
Right over there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. This will conclude the 11 p.m. calendar.